And now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
Brought down at the 34-yard line. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. Parker is the deep back as they line up in the I. Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 37. A yard, maybe two on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Brought down at the 37. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 37. Dallas lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. Roethlisberger will be dropped in the backfield, and the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I. Barber gets the call. The defender gets him to the ground. That's a 2-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Back to throw. The pass is away, and he should have had that one. He tried to thread the needle on that last one and threw it right into coverage.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
They'll start at the 23. Offset I formation in the backfield. Parker gets the ball left side, and he will lose yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Back to throw. Pass is right. And the pass is knocked away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it out.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Henry bats it down. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Newman fields it at the 41. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. Brings it in. He's pushed out right around the 48-yard line. He stops short of the line on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Tackled around the 44-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 44. Out of the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws it. Brings this one in. It's a fumble. Ferrier picks it up. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
Pittsburgh sends a man in motion to the left. First down, looking to throw. No completion. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Parker alone in the backfield.
Where you at?
They hand it off. He fumbled it. Loose ball, defense has it. It's the linebacker. They'll get in for the touchdown. Big time play there.
Not only a big time play, but a play that gives your team the lead. That is a really impressive play.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. Dallas up 7 points. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. Drop at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Little handoff. He's tackled right around the 30-yard line. Parker gets 6 yards on the play. They line up at the 31. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Sets up the play action. Throws while on the run. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. Well, he looks like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends. Romo gives it up the middle. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Barber gains 8 yards on that play. They line up at the 24. The Cowboys line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Dallas uses motion. Another run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Gives it up the gut. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
No good. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. And the score remains the Cowboys 7, the Steelers nothing. Holmes wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Roethlisberger is under center. 2 tight ends this time. Huge pressure by the defense. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Pass is complete. What a hit. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Cuts back, and he's dropped. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. And that will bring up second down from their own 46-yard line. Roethlisberger lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. We've played a quarter. The score is 7-0. Roethlisberger takes it back, gets the throw off. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
They're going to pitch it. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Another third down conversion.
This time they go to the ground to convert their second third down on this drive. And right now you can just begin to feel this offense's confidence grow.
Tackled around the 33-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger is really remarkable for not only his ability to avoid pass rushers, but he seems to be able to throw from just about any body position. A lot of guys, when they're throwing across their body or having to make a turn or a weird move, they're not nearly as accurate, but Roethlisberger is just a tremendous athlete.
The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. 2 tight ends here. Drops back to pass. Throws a bullet. Brought down around the 10-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Dumps it out right. And they get him at about the 3-yard line. They fake the handoff and complete the pass for a 6-yard gain. Pittsburgh sets up in the I. He's looking to throw. He gets in for 6. Good play call that time.
Well, when you have a halfback like that can catch the football, play calling gets a lot easier.
The extra point to tie this game up. Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Brought down at the 29-yard line. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. First down, looking to throw. Catch is made. Tackled at the 41-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Here's the pass. Tipped pass. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. They go with a run. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back with the throw. He's dropped around the 47-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Barber comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 45. They line up in the I formation. 2 minutes to go in the half. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. There for the catch. Great open field tackle. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Romo is in the gun. 2 tight ends in the formation. Dallas using an audible. Drops back. And they get to him. They really are going to have to find a way to slow down the blitz.
I always thought it was so difficult to block linebacker blitzes because more often than not, it's a tight end or a back who has to try and step up and take on these great athletic, big pass rushing guys.
Brought down at the 20. They weren't ready for a run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. If you can make that first guy miss, a lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
So the field goal unit is on the field to try for 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it splits the uprights. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. First down now and 10 to go.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. Holmes was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Back to pass. Short throw to the left. And he catches it. And they get him at the 32-yard line. That reception is good for a gain of 4. The Steelers line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Passes it. He's dropped in the open field. First and 10. Ball on their own 39. Dallas brings in their nickel package. Drops back on first down. Throws it short. He's there for the catch. Pickup of about 3.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Roethlisberger lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Looks for a man open. Makes the catch. Steps out at the 45. Miller gains about 4 yards there. So that'll make it third down. Roethlisberger drops back. Gets the pass off. He's brought down around the 39-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Crosses the line. He scrambled and maybe picked up a yard there. Roethlisberger is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He got depleted. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 10-7. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 35. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Romo calls for motion right. Drops back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. It's tipped. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Pittsburgh brings in their prevent defense. There are 7 DBs on the field. Little handoff. And they get him at the 35. Not a lot on that play, and so it'll be third down. Romo lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Guns it out. Glenn had it and dropped it. Fourth down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting unit. Fourth down. The Cowboys are lining up to punt this one away. Holmes is the return man. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Holmes takes it at the 21. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Tackled around the 32-yard line. Parker gains 8 yards on that play. 2 yards away here on second down. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Roethlisberger sends a guy in motion to the right. He drops back. Fires it left. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Throws left, and he caught it. And they get him at the 41-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
And he's hammered at the 37. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. They hand it off again. It's a fumble, and the backer picked it up. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
He's looking to throw. He throws left. Tipped ball, intercepted. At the 30. And they finally get him to the ground at the 15-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Pittsburgh lines up in a double tight set. Roethlisberger hands off to the left. He didn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Dumps it out left. He's tackled right around the 6-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
And he's depleted at the 11. The defense was all over that back.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
He drops back. Looking for an open man. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Creighton was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. The Cowboys line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. He drops back to pass. Fires it out with the catch. And he's knocked out at the 23. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Not much time to throw. Makes the reception. It's completed, but not a whole lot of yardage gained on the play.
Yeah, this is a defense that just has too much speed for plays like that. You have to loosen them up some with some deep attempts for the short passes underneath the work.
Glenn was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers.
Here we go.
Romo will look to throw. There's a flag on the play. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
Romo lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Throws it short. Comes down with it. He's pushed out at the 19. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Holmes fields it at the 41, and they get him at the 45. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
That's a 7-yard gain.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Short pass to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's complete for about 4 yards and a first down.
Defensively, there's just not a lot you can do to stop those short little quick passes. You just have to try and stay out of those short yardage situations.
Roethlisberger hands off on the delay. He lost yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
And it's caught. Knocked out of bounds at the 42. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Gets it off. It's completed. He's tackled around the 30-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
One man in the backfield. He fakes it. Past the line. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 26-yard line. 1, maybe 2 yards on the quarterback scramble. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
He'll get the call again. And they get him at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The Steelers come out in the ace formation.
Black 20. Black 20. Other side.
Play action. Throws it short. Is there for the catch. Knocked out at about the 19-yard line. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
And it splits the uprights. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 6. He's hammered at the 27-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 4. That brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Looking to throw. He's going to run. Brought down at the 40. Good work there to get a few yards on the scramble.
Boy, in that kind of situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. At that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
Play fake. Dumps it out left. Completed. Tackled at the 43-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver, and Just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
He's dropped around the 45-yard line. Gain of 2.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Looks down the field. There for the reception. And he's knocked out right around the 46-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
About 4 yards on that play.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
The Cowboys line up with an offset eye backfield. Romo is looking to stay perfect on this drive. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. He's tackled at the 31. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
And it's completed. Tackled at the 23-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play. That'll make it second down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go from the I formation. Here's the give. And they get him right around the 16-yard line. And that was an excellent job to pick up the first down.
Good blocking, good run, 5 yards and a first down. The chains are moving. This offense is getting it going.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. Romo drops it. The defense gets it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Just about the time you think you've seen everything. Oh my goodness, how can you fumble in that situation?
Parker takes the handoff. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 17-yard line. Roethlisberger lines up under center. Single back formation this time. Throws it out. Makes the grab. And he just got hammered. That catch will keep the drive alive here in the 4th quarter.
And now this defense is really under pressure. A fresh set of downs, in control of the clock. The offense is in a perfect position here.
He throws it. It's intercepted. And he reverses direction. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. So they give up the big interception. Now they have to buckle down on defense and stop them from scoring.
Whoa, this game feels a little differently now, doesn't it? All of a sudden, the momentum has completely shifted to the other side of the ball. Let's see what they can do with it now.
They'll throw on first down. Gets the pass away. Just lands right off his hand. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Barber takes it left. They tackle him for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
There's a play fake. Looking for a receiver. Pass completed. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. They call on the kicker for the long field goal. And he got plenty of distance on this one. He missed it wide right. He had a chance to win it for his team right there.
Well, not necessarily win the game in that situation, because clearly there's enough time left on the clock for the other offense to get an opportunity to go down the field. But boy, it sure feels a lot different when you're up 3 as opposed to tied at this point.
He's sacked. The Steelers will take their 2nd time out of the half. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. He drops back to pass. Throws it out. Brings it in. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Nice catch that time in coverage.
And you can tell the quarterback really understands that. Even if there's just a tiny crack in the defense, he's going to give this receiver a chance to make a great catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 35. The Steelers line up with an offset eye backfield. On the ground with a tailback. Hit and dropped behind the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
And they'll run them again. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Brings this one in. And he dropped him in the open field. They get 6 there. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Throws on the run. Defender gets his hand on it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Not a lot of time left as they'll take over with just under 30 seconds remaining.
I know what I'd do in this situation. I am still firing. I'm taking my shots down the field. Who knows? You might get lucky, make a play, maybe a pass interference. If you just sit on the ball here, though, and go to overtime, you may never see it again.
So it looks like we'll be going into overtime. Excellent kick here. Hit and dropped at the 20. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They line up at the 20. Ace backfield this time.
Hey, tell him I just need a little bit.
Scans the field. He throws right. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They'll work the left side. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They line up at the 37. One-man backfield. He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Throws it short. Pass is complete. He lost it. The offense has it. From their own 46-yard line. One man in the backfield. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
From the 32-yard line. The Steelers come out with the offset eye. Play fake. Dropped an easy one. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Back to pass. With the hard throw out to his left. He's brought down at the 17. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, Just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
And he makes it. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary.